Well, Kevin and Heather, one thing that Attorney General Mike Hunter made clear today is that Julius Jones is guilty based on the evidence presented at trial. He also accused Jones' attorneys and advocates of spreading misinformation about the case. I spoke with his attorneys today about that, and they disputed that claim.
The information that we're releasing today is from the trial transcript, and it disproves every claim that he is innocent.
Attorney General Mike Hunter talking about this document containing key evidence and transcripts from the trial of death row inmate Julius Jones.
I'm here today as an advocate for the late Paul Howell and his family, and I'm here to advocate for the justice that our legal system owes them.
Jones was convicted of the 1999 murder of Howell outside his Edmond home. Jones and his attorneys maintaining his innocence for the past 20 years, pointing to alleged racial bias during the trial by a juror, one of several claims Hunter disputed on Monday.
The trial court thoroughly investigated this allegation, interviewed each of the other jurors, none of whom heard the remark. Moreover, the juror indicated that they had only heard part of the remark, and that juror was not even sure that there was a reference made to Julius Jones.
Hunter also discussing the infamous red bandana worn by the killer on the day of the murder. Jones' attorneys believe he was framed, and the bandana may have been planted in Jones' home.
It was tested in 2018. The conclusive results of the DNA profile show the probability of the DNA belonging to someone other than Jones is 1 in 110 million.
And regarding a claim by the Jones family that he was home the night of the murder.
I'll quote from the transcript. Question: Mr. Jones, Julius Jones, denied to you that he was home the evening of the homicide. Answer: sworn testimony. Yes, ma'am.
Jones' attorneys sending News 4 this statement Monday saying, "We stand by what we've argued in court, what we've presented to the Pardon and Parole Board. We are hopeful that we will have an opportunity to present the case to the board so that it could decide whether he got a fair trial." Black Lives Matter OKC still standing behind Jones and his attorneys.
I still believe in Mr. Jones' innocence.
Julius Jones has been convicted, and no PR campaign can change these facts or refute this evidence.
Now, today, actually just moments ago, the Jones family and the ACLU held a press conference in response to Hunter. Here's what they had to say.
Julius's opponents have used their bully pulpits to try and smear his name for decades. They're suggesting because of past run-ins with the law that his cries for justice should be ignored and that the state should advance their plans to kill him. But we know the harms of the system. We know and refuse to let Oklahoma go forward with killing an innocent man.
My son Julius is not guilty of Mr. Howell's murder, and his conviction and death sentence are a terrible miscarriage of justice. I know Julius is innocent because my husband and I were with him that night Mr. Howell was murdered.
Now, I also spoke with Jones' attorney today about the status of his commutation application. He tells me stage 1 in the review process for that application is currently pending with the Pardon and Parole Board. We'll, of course, keep you posted on that as, again, a lot of eyes are still on this case. Reporting live in Northeast Oklahoma City, Jessica Bruno, Oklahoma's News 4.